Hey race fans, Alex Weaver here, joined in Studio 3 with Alan Cavanna for the preview show delivered by DoorDash. It is time for the home racetrack right down the road in Concord, North Carolina, at Charlotte Motor Speedway and the Coca-Cola 600. 600 miles. It's a long night for these drivers. Alan, what can we expect?
Yeah, it's a difference maker, that extra 100 miles. That's why it is one of the crown jewels of this sport. The 600 miles on Memorial Day weekend, it's a difference maker for these teams. That last 100 miles, it means more pit stops, it means more attrition, it means a little bit more of everything, right, for drivers and teams. Crew chiefs really have to look at this race. They break it down into 3 different 200-mile races. Why do they do that? Because the conditions, they change throughout the night. It starts with the sun out, it ends under the lights, and the tracks will change. The cars will certainly change. We haven't seen the next-gen car go 600 miles yet, so there will be adjustments that have to be made throughout this race if you want to find success and get that crown jewel. That's why it's such an impressive feat to win the 600-mile race, because so much goes into it, and that last 100 miles just matters so much.
It is a long Sunday for drivers, but it's not a long drive for Hendrick Motorsports, who has about a 4-minute drive to get to Charlotte, and they showed up last season. They dominated and finished 1, 2, 4, and 5 in this race. Can we expect the same from Hendrick?
You would have to, right? Because there's a history here. I mean, decades upon decades of Hendrick Motorsports succeeding at Charlotte Motor Speedway, going all the way back to the 80s. I mean, this is their backyard, literally, as Alex said. But last year, Kyle Larson leading more than 300 laps of this massive event, and all the Hendrick cars showed up at the end. There were green flag runs. There was about 3 of them, 90 laps or more. This race lends itself to the top teams because they have to get better as this race goes on. Hendrick has so much speed. William Byron, maybe the fastest car all year. Kyle Larson, the defending champ. Chase Elliott can get the victories there. And Alex Bowman shouldn't be a surprise if we see him show up on Sunday night. Look, this race lends itself to the best teams. That's Hendrick Motorsports.
All right, well, we might have just teased our 2 picks here. Are you going with an HMS driver to win it on Sunday?
You'd have to, right? You can't pick against Kyle Larson. He's had some bad luck in the last few weeks, but 600 miles, the best team, the cream rises. That's Kyle Larson right now.
All right, I am going with the runner-up from last season, his teammate, the 9 of Chase Elliott. I think he gets it done in Charlotte.
Hendrick versus Hendrick. I like it.
Exactly. Well, let's see who takes the crown jewel over there at Concord at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's the home racetrack for a lot of race teams. We'll all be there, and we'll hope you'll tune in this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern on Fox. And Alan and I will see you right back here in the preview show next week.